Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the first post of the tech session. So today we're going to talk about what to do before purchasing a template from sites like Squarespace and Wix. Before you start building your site, some things you need to look for so that you won't waste your money purchasing a template that won't serve you in the first place. All right, so before I get started, please hit subscribe. I'm going to have more videos about web design and web development on here, specifically for entrepreneurs and people who want to start their own businesses and bloggers and influencers, anyone who wants to start something on their own and want to have a digital presence. All right, so let's get started. All right, so before purchasing a template from a platform like Squarespace or Wix, you first want to know what purpose do you want your website to serve. Do you want people to go online and actually just purchase something? Do you want it to be completely e-commerce? If you are a restaurant, do you want people to be able to, make reservations online? Or do you want them to just have the information and menu there and they come in? Really take a look at what you want your website to do and how you want it to serve you. The next thing you need to think about is the monthly or annual fees. So when you purchase a template from one of these platforms, it is your responsibility to continue the fees every month to host your website on their platform. And usually those fees vary from platform to platform, but there is guarantee that you're going to have to pay either a monthly or annual fee. Usually these platforms give you a discount if you purchase an annual plan, because obviously they want to keep you there for at least a year. But if you decide to do monthly, it'll go up a little bit, usually just by a couple of dollars. So just be aware of that. And if you have someone build your website, just know that there's a fee to have that person build your website on that platform, in addition to those monthly and annual fees that you're going to have to be responsible for after the person has finished building your site. You will be responsible for those monthly fees to host on that platform. And just so you know, if you don't pay like the monthly fees, no one can access your website. The platform would just absolutely basically shut it down. So just keep that in mind when you want to get something from these platforms. So another thing you need to think about is, do you need any add-ons? Now, for example, if you got a template on Squarespace and you want to have people schedule appointments, they have a scheduling add-on that is an additional fee outside of the monthly fees that you'll pay for the website. So you're going to pay for the website monthly to host on the platform, in addition to the scheduling add-on. And it's very cheap. I think for Squarespace, I think it's around, I don't think it's more than $10. Don't quote me on that. You have to look for yourself, like go do the research. But there are add-ons with certain platforms where you will pay an extra fee for that. Another example would be if you want to, let's say for example, if you're an e-commerce brand and you want to have a add-on where you get to send out an email blast to people who put something in the cart but hadn't returned. So you ever got those emails where it says, hey, you left something in your cart? That is an add-on that may cost additional fees. So just kind of do your research from platform to platform, and you'll find out like kind of what it is that you really want. All right. So another thing that you will need to do is think about, is the template user-friendly? This is very important because you want your visitors to come to the site and be able to navigate seamlessly. Visitors have very short attention spans, So when someone comes to your website, you want to make sure that they can get what they need within 2 clicks, 3 max. You don't want them going through the website and like having to go from place to place to place to get what they need. They will leave. So make sure that it's user-friendly for the visitor, and also make sure it's user-friendly for you on the back end when you're making any edits. All right, so all of that can be done with, just doing your research. A lot of times these platforms have, like a chart that compares, all of their features, and it tells you everything that they have and how to use it. So I really advise you to take advantage of that and actually do research and dive very deep into what it is that they offer, so you can make a very sound and informed decision. All right, you want to also think about expansion. If you are a brand and you plan to expand in the future, you want to make sure you choose a platform that allows you to do that. Allow you to add on different things, add on custom things, so that you can use them in the future for when you expand. For example, the chatbot is becoming very popular. And if you ever went to a website and you see like it has a little bubble at the bottom and it says, "How may I help you?" and you type in what you need, there's an automatic chat that goes on to give you the answers to your questions. Usually brands use this when they have expanded and have so many customers that they can't keep up with the customer inquiries through email or through some other form. And so they have that chat bot to answer all of the frequently asked questions. So those are things that you want to make sure that your template has room for, whether that be through custom coding. You can add those things so that it can support you when you expand your brand. That was just a little quick overview. I wanted to kind of point out, give you guys a heads up before you start spending money on buying a template. These are the things that you really need to think about before you make that purchase. So that's pretty much it. Very short, but I wanted to give you guys this heads up before you go out and spend money on buying a template. I've had a lot of clients that came to me that purchased templates from certain platforms because they were popular, only to find out that it's something that they don't even need and it doesn't serve their brand at all. So I wanted to give this video for anyone who may be considering purchasing a template from a platform. These are the things you need to think about before purchasing them. So just to do a quick recap, think about what purposes your website serve. Do the research on how those different platforms can help you along with that purpose. Also, think about your monthly and annual fees. Think about that when you're trying to budget for your brand. And also, do you want any add-ons? Do you need any add-ons? Will the add-ons, serve you for expansion? And also, think about expansion. So if there's something that you want to add on, like I used the example of the chatbot, later on for when you get more customers and you anticipate more sales, will this template hold that, hold that capacity? And will you be able to add any custom coding that can support you in the future? All right, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in for this video. Again, hit subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, you guys take care.